Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Josh and you're watching Our History. Today we're going over the life of Andries Hendrik Potgieter, who was the first head of state of Potchefstroom and inaugural head of state of Zoutpansberg. So if you enjoy this, please be sure to like, and if you're new here, consider smashing the subscribe button. If this isn't your first rodeo and you haven't shown some love to the subscribe, now is your opportunity. Thank you for watching. Andries Hendrik Potgieter, commonly known as Hendrik Potgieter, was a prominent leader among the Voortrekkers who played a significant role in the history of South Africa. Born on the 19th of December 1792, Potgieter served as the first head of state of Potchefstroom from 1840 to 1845 and later as the inaugural head of state of Zoutpansberg from 1845 until his death in 1852. He was a key figure in the establishment and expansion of settlements in these regions. Potgieter's leadership and influence extended beyond politics, as he was last known champion of the Potgieter family, leaving a lasting legacy in the South African history. Beyond the Orange River. In their quest for land and protection, Potgieter and his party ventured inland to the current Free State region. There, they established a treaty with the Barolong leader, Moroka. According to this agreement, Potgieter and his group agreed to safeguard the Barolong people from the frequent raids conducted by the Matabele. In return for their protection, Potgieter was granted a substantial tract of land stretching from the Vet River to the Vaal River. This treaty provided both parties with mutual benefits, as the Barolong received security and the Dutch settlers acquired a sizable piece of land for their settlement and expansion. In October 1836, the Matabele leader, Mzilikazi, felt threatened by the encroachment of the white settlers into his perceived territory of influence. This led to the Matabele's attack on Potgieter's lager at Vegkop, near present-day Heilbron. Despite the initial attack being repelled, the Matabele managed to steal most of the trekker oxen, which were vital draft animals for the wagons. To aid Potgieter, the combined trek groups of Piet Retief and Gerrit Maretz came to his rescue, supported by Moroka and his group, who contributed oxen. At Thabo and Chu, they formed a Voortrekker government and decided to relocate to Natal, although Potgieter decided to stay in the Free State. Dingane campaign. In 1838, following the deaths of Piet Retief and his party, as well as attacks on other Voortrekker groups, two leaders, Potgieter and Pieter Lafras Ace, formed a military force. This came after the Vienna massacre at Blaukrans and Bushman rivers. To avoid conflicts, Maritz, the new Voortrekker leader in Natal, diplomatically declared that both Ace and Potgieter would be in command. However, tensions rose between the impulsive Ace and Potgieter, leading to a struggle for leadership. This internal discord threatened to undermine the unity of the Voortrekker movement. In the historical event at Italeni, the divided force led by Ace and his son Dirkie fell into an ambush set up by the Zulus. Tragically, both Ace and Dirkie lost their lives during the encounter. Outnumbered and surrounded, the remaining members of the force were forced to flee. As a result of this incident, Potgieter, who was part of the force, faced criticism for his actions. The force became known as the Vlugkommando, or Flight Commando. Additionally, Potgieter was wrongfully accused of intentionally leading the force into the ambush and causing Ace's death. Subsequently, he decided to permanently leave Natal and relocated to the Transvaal settlements. Andries Potgieter established Potchefstroom in 1838, naming it after himself. He then became the first head of state of the Potchefstroom Republic from 1840 to 1845. In 1845, Potgieter founded Oorigstad, originally named Andries Oorigstad, as a trading station. Unfortunately, due to a malaria outbreak, the town had to be abandoned. Potgieter and the residents relocated to Zoutpansberg area, where he established Zoutpansberg Dorp, which translates to Saltpan Mountain Town, later renamed Schoemansdal. After the annexation of Natal by Britain in 1842, a significant number of Natal trekkers relocated to the Free State and Transvaal regions. Under the leadership of Andries Potgieter, these newcomers refused to accept the authority of Potgieter, leading to the power struggle. Fortunately, war was averted and a peace treaty was signed in Rustenburg in 1848. In 1852, Hendrik Potgieter led a Boer commando against King Sekwati's forces, resulting in a siege of the petty stronghold. Despite the Boers' attempts to starve them, the Peddies managed to sustain themselves by sending young warriors to steal essentials from the Boer lines. Eventually, the Boers departed with Peddi cattle. Potgieter's passing on December the 16th, 1852 was marked by the presence of African chiefs who held him in high regard, paying their respects. If you enjoy this channel and you'd like to support more content like this, because all contributions are greatly appreciated, please check out the Patreon link in the description below.